Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Drangzilla here with a figure review, and today's review I'll be looking at the Safari Limited Mythical Realms Griffin figure. So, what is a griffin? Well, a griffin is a creature that is half eagle and half lion. So, it's basically a hybrid of two very powerful animals, the eagle and the lion. But unfortunately, I don't remember which culture it belongs to. I don't remember, is it from Greek mythology or is it from Norse mythology? But anyways, you guys can tell me in the comments. I've been meaning to look it up, but never had the time. However, I do know that there was a certain dinosaur that was once believed to be the remains of the griffin. So, can you guess the name of that dinosaur? I'll give you one clue. It was from Mongolia, and it was related to the Triceratops. So, onto the figure itself. And I gotta say, this is truly a magnificent figure, and it's truly one of Safari's well-made models. The paint job is a mixture of gold, brown, and a bright brownish colour. I'm not sure what that is on the back end. However, this isn't my only griffin model. This second one, which is stood next to the Safari one, I got many years ago back in 2002 from the Early Learning Centre. And although I still think it's a good figure, it's no longer as impressive as the Safari one, which was made in 2007. And also, the ELC version is more of a toy, where Safari's is more of a figure and it looks more natural and more realistic. The eagle half is very well detailed. I like the ways that the talons have been made, and I would suspect that those claws would make lethal weapons. I like the design of the feathers, really shaggy and very wild. You know, this figure really reminds me of the Griffin from the Harryhausen film The Golden Voyage of Sinbad. The wings look very powerful and they could lift this beast off the ground. And I'm pretty sure that a griffin in flight would make a magnificent sight. I'm a poet and I don't know it. But anyways, the wings are very impressive. I think they're my favourite feature on the figure. And now let's get on to some size comparisons. So here is the griffin next to its cousin, the hippogriff. And they both look good together. I mean, in actual wise, I'm not too sure if the griffin is supposed to be a little bigger than the hippogriff or they're supposed to be the same size. However, I have recently found out that Safari Limited will be adding the hippogriff to their Mythical Realms series. And I know that figure is only a prototype, but it looks very droopy and less magnificent than the griffin here, in my opinion. So here's the griffin with the Safari Limited Phoenix figure, which will be the next creature we'll be looking at. And size in here is pretty off, because I'd imagine the griffin would be a lot bigger than the phoenix. At least, that's what I think. More detail on the sizing for when we do the Phoenix figure. And for the final comparison, here's the Chinese dragon. And its sizing looks decent. I mean, I don't know if the Chinese dragon is supposed to be bigger than the griffin, but figure-wise, it looks okay. So overall, what are my final thoughts on the Safari Limited Mythical Realms Griffin figure? Yes, it's truly a magnificent figure, definitely worth adding to your collection. I mean, there aren't that many Griffin figures that are wild. I mean, I'd pick up Schleichs and Papos, but their Griffin figures are just covered in armour and they come with a rider. I, on the other hand, wanted a Griffin that was wild. One that wasn't covered in armour and one that did not come with a rider. So that's why I went for the Safari figure instead. My one and only complaint on this figure that I didn't mention earlier is that the back legs, they're spread out in a weird way. But that's my only gripe with the figure. The rest of it is fine, and I give it a solid 4 out of 5. Definitely worth picking up if you're a huge fan of griffins and other mythical beasts. So this is Dragonzilla signing out. And remember, can you guess the name of that dinosaur that was once believed to be the griffin? I will see you guys in the next figure review, which will be the Safari Limited Phoenix. Alright, you guys, you take care. Bye.